Hey guys, welcome back to Red Devil TV. I'm just going to get straight into it. It seems like Ollie's going to be staying until the international break. Seems like he's going to be staying for the next couple of games. And let's be completely honest, I think after that Liverpool game, we all said that he needed to be gone. He needs to be gone. We need new coaches. We need a new manager who can help us grow and essentially win the titles that we deserve to be winning with the players that we have. But it just seems like the board is just trying to get that little last bit of success out of Ollie. And, you know, at the end of the day, they weren't planning to, they had no intention of getting rid of Ollie at all. Clearly, they were supporting him. And if we look at all the results that we've had against Everton, Villa, even the game against Atlanta, we've been exposed by various teams this season. And if we look at it, we should be having a new manager, whether it's Conte or Zidane. Of course, there are favourites for everyone. We don't really know what's going to happen after these next couple of games. But to be honest, I think that Tottenham game on Saturday is going to be vital for Ollie's career. At Man United, I think if we lose, and it obviously it depends how we lose, but we shouldn't be losing to Tottenham anyway. They're not very good at the moment, but neither are we, to be completely honest. But it just seems like the board are just backing him until they can't, until they have to, pretty much. And I think Liverpool was the stage where it was a stage where they were like, it was a bit of a shock for the board, I would say. And so now they're kind of trying to they're trying to give the benefit of the doubt, in a sense. So I think that Tottenham game is going to be vital for Ollie's career. If we lose, I think he could be gone. I think it could be the end of him. It could be curtains for him. And then, I think we're probably going to get another coach. Now, who's that going to be? I'm not really sure. It could be Conte, it could be Zidane. Ten Hag, I think, is less likely because he's at Ajax. I think it's most likely Conte. The fact that he's been talked about a lot more than Zidane suggests he could be next if Ollie's sacked. Now, a lot of stuff have been going around. I mean, after we lost the game against Liverpool, a bunch of news outlets have been saying that he's sacked and that he's going to get sacked tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. But I thought at the end of it, there's no way he's going to get sacked this soon because, we scraped a win against Atlanta. I know we lost 5-0 against Liverpool, but I just thought, surely not, he's not going to get sacked straight away. The board, how they are. They're going to back him until the end. So I think if we lose against Tottenham, he's finished. Now, there's been a bunch of stories in terms of the players at the club saying that, essentially they're starting to expose Ollie, pretty much. I mean, there was a news story about Eric Bailly, how, he questioned Ollie on his decision to play Maguire when he's unfit, when Bailly is fit. And I thought that was a very interesting point because we all thought that Maguire didn't look fit these last couple of games and he's been rushed back. And to be completely fair, I think Bailly has a great point there, and we all kind of pointed that out anyway, even with Luke Shaw as well. So, at the end of the day, that doesn't matter now because these last couple of games are going to be vital for Ollie if he's going to stay at the club or if he's going to get sacked. There was also another story with Paul Pogba, which they mentioned how, Fabrizio Romano had mentioned how Pogba wants to stay at United, but it's all dependent on if Ollie's going to stay or not. Now, don't know if that came directly out of Paul Pogba's mouth, but the players are just going to support Ollie now because I think a lot of them are sensing he's coming towards the end. I know Alex Ferguson was at the ground. He probably gave them all a pep talk and everything and a speech and whatever. But if we're being completely honest, this is the last straw for Ollie now. I mean, he's been in these situations a couple of times with some teams, but now he seems to get to the point where he can't even come back from it. I mean, it's getting worse and worse each and every game. So, like I said, I think the Tottenham game is going to be vital. I think if we draw that game, I think he could possibly be for the next couple of games until the international break. I think he'll still be here for those next couple of games. There was a bunch of information coming out, and I think, a lot of them are going to be false as well because of the situation with Liverpool and how we got beaten on Sunday. And I'm not going to pay much attention to that anyway, but it seems like Ollie, I think Ollie's in a stage right now where he's just going to try to get the best out of the players on Saturday. And I think we're going to get a performance. I'm thinking we're going to get a win in that game. Again, we need a good performance. Even if we scrape that game 1-0, I think he'll still be there because the board want to back him anyway. So, look, I want to see a great team on Saturday. I do want to see us win. I'm not one of those people who want to see us lose. But at the end of the day, if that's the best thing, for the squad, for the team, for the club to get a better manager. I feel like I said, I think Conte is not the best manager we can get. I think Zidane would be better. I don't think Man United is a team who should always play a 5 at the back. because I think that's what Conte will do. We don't have a proper right wing back. I think Telles can play left wing back definitely, but we should see a 4-3-3 with our team, and we've got so many players there. And let's be fair, I mean, if Oli goes, I think a lot of players are going to step up and probably get an opportunity under a different manager. That can be Van der Beek. Pogba's obviously going to play every single game, except if he's injured or if he's unavailable to play, obviously. Again, I think a lot of players are going to be pushed out the club. I think Lingard could be gone. I don't think he's going to get much opportunities in the first team. Even Martial, even though Martial might get an opportunity on the left wing, definitely not on the striker position because we've got Ronaldo and Cavani there. But I think a lot of players will be pushed out by a different manager. And if we're looking at it from a general sense, a lot of players should be gone because, they're not going to get first team football. A lot of these players have been promised first team football, but they're not going to get it. So, look, if I'm looking at it, if I just look at it in terms of the next couple of games, I think Ollie's going to be gone. I think we're probably going to get a win at Tottenham. I do think we're going to lose against Man City. I think that could be a very similar game to Liverpool if he tries to play a 4-2-4 like he claimed. Now, look, we all want to see us play attacking football, but again, we don't have Varane at the moment. I don't know what his plans were to play attacking and to leave McFred in the midfield, because I know he trusts them, but they clearly can't defend to the levels we need them to. So, if Ollie's gone, if he goes, a lot of the players I think will stay. I think Van der Beek might be given an opportunity. However, with Pogba and Bruno in the midfield, are you going to play Van der Beek as a number 6? Are you going to play him as a number 8? What are you going to do with Van der Beek? I think there's a lot of questions here. Are you going to play Martial on the left wing if you do give him an opportunity? I think Conte is just going to be a great manager in terms of being passionate and playing the players that deserve to play at the end of the day. So I think a lot of players will be given an opportunity, and I think a lot of players will be essentially, out of the club. They'll be out of the club. So I think, I'm really looking forward to seeing the next couple of games and seeing how everything's going to go. But the game on Saturday, like I said, I think the performance and the at the end of the day, the score is going to be vital for Ollie's future at Manchester United. So, look, I'm going to do a preview for the Tottenham game in the next couple of days. Make sure to follow me, guys, because I'm going to be releasing a lot of content, because this is getting toxic now. The fans are getting toxic. We all have, look, at the end of the day, we all have very similar opinions, but we tend to go against each other because, at the end, we want the best for the club. And even though someone might have one opinion, someone else might have a similar opinion, but could differ a little bit, could be a little bit different at the same time. We tend to be very toxic in that sense because we might disagree, but we all want the best for Manchester United. We're not Ronaldo FC, we're not Ole Gunnar Solskjær FC. This is Manchester United's FC. So, look, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen against the Tottenham game. I think we're going to win that game. I think we're definitely going to concede. I don't think Varane's back yet. I think we're going to concede. I think we're going to win maybe a 2-1. I think we might scrape a 2-1. The thing is, I say scrape, but I think we might turn up. Because, this could be Ollie's last game. And I think the players don't want to put a shameful performance in, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to say 2-1. So, let's see how that goes. Make sure to follow me, guys. Check out my videos. And I'll talk to you guys soon.